Hi, Intuitive D 1111 here, Dionna here. Thank you so much for spending time with me. If you want to win a free reading, all you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell if you want to. That'll let you know when I upload. But like a recent video and leave a comment underneath, and I'm going to pick several winners. So I wanted to know, chosen ones moving out of love and light from your heart, from the divine, how your person is feeling for you and this connection. So what we have here, we have ego. It says, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Now, I'm getting kind of two stories to this. So this person here that you're dealing with could very well have a big ego. Okay, they could be someone that's normally, I don't want to say arrogant. For some of you it's cocky, it's arrogant. For others of you, it's they are typically self-assured, or they come off as self-assured, but they have a lot of insecurities. Okay. The interesting thing though is, for some of you, I feel like your person also feels like you got a big ego. Okay. And part of that is the fact that maybe they feel like, you think you all that sometimes too. I'm just reading different people's thoughts, or they feel like, you're bougie. Some of you, they feel like you are a little bit, I don't want to say demanding, but they feel like you have high standards. I'm sorry, I'm just going through the different thoughts here. For others of you, they're just irritated that you wouldn't put up with their BS like other people would that they've dated. Okay. 143 on the timer. Shout out to Ray J, right? So this person loves you. 143, right? But I feel like this connection has been eye-opening for you both. Okay. I feel like your person is reminiscing. Okay. Maybe you guys had inside jokes, or maybe it's just the fact that this person feels like, someone here in this connection felt that they were going to be with the other person until they were old and gray. Okay. I feel like, and if it hadn't been thinking that far in advance, like I feel like thoughts of long-term commitment, marriage, family, home, whatever, traveling together, I feel like those are all were on the table. With reflection here, it says, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. I really feel like your person has really just started to recognize what is important to them, and also what's important to you, and whether that lines up. Because with values here, we have too many differences. I feel like, there's someone in this connection that's very 3D focused. Okay. They're very focused on, their appearance, how much money they have, their job, how they're viewed by others. I feel like you both have a healthy sense, though, of the fact that, you do want to be viewed in a positive light, and that's normal. But what I'm getting is someone is more 3D based. Okay. They're more concerned with, okay, hustling, getting money, taking care of different things. Whereas the other person is probably a little bit more with the flow, maybe more water in the chart, more, I don't want to necessarily say more emotional, but more intuitive, or more just in tune with the higher level the higher level meaning of life, right? Is what I'm getting. Because I feel like there's someone that's more 3D based, as in the sense, like, if they don't have their money right, you can forget it, right? Like, they stressed out, they making phone calls, there's just a lot going awry if they don't have their money right. And then I'm getting an energy of another one's like, okay, well, if I don't got my money right, then it's okay. I'll just manifest more money. Like, I'll just get a creative idea, or I'm going to pray, God will help me. Or, maybe I'll get more tips at work, or, I'll just try a little bit harder. Other thoughts are, I'm going to light a white candle. I'm going to say, a prayer. I'm going to light a green candle for abundance. Like, I'm reading different thoughts of people that are watching this video. Yeah, some of y'all got some serious, what do you call it? Like money making, what is it, like ritual? Like some of y'all got some serious, I mean, y'all, and what'd you do? Read the handbooks on abundance manifesting? I mean, y'all got some tips and tricks. So it's like one person, they really stress hard when finances aren't going right. And the other person is more, one's more pessimistic. The other one's more optimistic. They're more, like, oh, that's okay. I'm just going to set my intentions. The new moon is coming. The new moon is coming. Okay. I love y'all. Yeah, and for some of you, maybe this person valued more what their friends thought, or, someone really values, their family's opinion. And maybe somebody else, they care about their family's opinion, but they also care to be independent, or, they're not going to do what everyone else is doing. So it's like someone's very stable and someone has very Uranian energy. Okay. Very interesting. And yeah, I feel like, for some of you with habits, and I don't know if I will ever change, I feel like maybe someone, maybe they just have a pattern of being pessimistic when it comes to relationships, maybe you're dealing with somebody that really has been heartbroken a lot, and maybe they just don't feel like, getting hurt again and even putting themselves out there. For some of you, I'm hearing like your person is afraid, like if they get back with you, that they're gonna, I'm hearing fuck up again. For others of you, maybe they have like addiction habits or drug habits or something that they're afraid that, or maybe they have too much ego to go to rehab to work on those issues. Yeah, I feel like they're really just, there's a lot of reflecting going on your person's end when it comes to you. I feel like with responsibilities, though, it says I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. I do feel like, your person is realizing that family is very important to you, and that, you're not just going to continue to allow any type of situation to affect you emotionally, which will therefore affect you financially, right? Because everyone knows, sometimes when your emotions are in a disarray, it's hard for you to focus. It's hard for you to focus at your work. It's hard for you to be creative and think of new ideas, because you're stressed. And so I feel like what's happening here is you both are in agreement, I feel, that you have unfinished business, okay? That you guys still have things that you need to talk about, you need to resolve, you need to discuss. Somebody here could be angry as well. I'm picking up on that. I feel like somebody in this energy is heartbroken. I feel like there's just a lot of shame and regret. I feel like there's a lot of secrecy too. There's something kind of buried beneath the surface with all of this. Yeah, I feel like somebody feels like they missed the opportunity with you. Like they didn't act when they should have. Maybe they went in a different direction. Maybe they just didn't speak their heart. Because we have inseparable, right? Our love is always there despite the distance. So for some of you, this could be a long distance connection. For others of you, it's not long distance, it's emotional distance. Or I don't care, maybe you talked to this person this morning. Honestly, I just really feel like this person, they feel like they're missing an opportunity, because they could have spent more time with you. They could have got to know you more. Someone here could have been acting out of fear, like I'm picking up on a blocked root chakra. Okay. Maybe somebody was even doing root work on them. But I'm feeling like somebody had a lot of fear, a lot of ego. They didn't want to reach out, make the first move, or maybe they didn't know what to say. And I feel like they were very nervous. Like I'm getting an energy of someone like fidgeting with their hands. Like maybe they drop things. Maybe they're always losing something. Someone could be very clumsy. Yeah, I'm just picking up on the energy that, someone has been very confused about your situation, but your time apart is necessary. If you are apart, I feel this person's gaining more clarity, because before it was like, I feel unclear about where we stand. Or maybe even right now, like for some of you, your person is wondering if you still love them. For others of you, they're wondering like if you'd even be open to communicate with them. For some of you, maybe you had an argument last time you talked to them, or, maybe it wasn't just an argument, but for some of you, maybe it's been like too long or so long. For some of you, I'm getting the feeling like this person feels like they, someone in this connection could feel like they keep letting the other person down is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like, someone could have been very triggering here because, it's like someone's light irritated somebody else's demons, okay? Or someone realized that their flaws were highlighted in this connection and they didn't like that. So for some of you, maybe they felt like it was easier to be around karmic energies that would not really highlight those so-called perceived flaws, even though it's not really flaws. It's just like if someone loves you, they're going to check you. They're going to keep you accountable so that you both can grow and change together. Just like it's not just one person checking the other person, right? It should be both people checking each other, making sure that they're straight. It's like when you're about to go leave, like I'll give you an example, like, me and my TF were about to leave, his apartment before he had, before his house or whatever, and before he had his house. And, he was spending more time in the mirror than me, and I'm like, well, damn. I'm like, oh my God, I'm waiting forever. He was spending more time in the mirror than I was, but he made a comment though that I thought about. He said, well, what, you want me going out like with I think it was lint on my hat or something. It was something like lint on his shirt or lint on his hat or something, on his cap. I forget what it was, but that's a throwback memory. But it just reminded me of the fact that, when you're with people that you care about, like you leaving the house, you want to make sure both of you look straight. You feel me? Like you want to make sure that you both are good to go, especially emotionally and in other areas too, and sometimes people can take it as in, you being judgmental, but in reality, it's like you trying to help them, right? Because if you love somebody, you want to see them grow, you want to see them do better. So I feel like there's some type of unexpected outcome here, okay? I feel like something unexpected happened. It could very well be a tower moment. I feel like, things didn't quite go the way either one of you planned. I feel like what's happening now is that, somebody wants forgiveness, okay? They're struggling to come back to you after everything that's happened in the past. Yeah, I feel like maybe one person wants forgiveness. Maybe both people want space or one person wants space. They need more time to think about everything that's happened. You and this person definitely have a spiritual soul contract, okay? It says the lessons I learned from us, I will never be forgotten. So I really feel like you both, have learned a lot from each other. It's like somebody here is ready for a new chapter, okay? They're trying to move on from the drama. Yeah, and I feel like someone here within the connection, or maybe it's both people. Maybe both people really do have different love languages. The way that they communicate how they care is different. Someone wants a new chapter. They're tired of the disagreements. They want the other person to understand how they feel. Maybe this is an interracial couple in some type of way, or maybe maybe there's just key differences, like differences in culture, differences in height, differences in, skin tones, whatever it is. I just, that could just be something to indicate some of you guys' relationships. But I feel like what's happening with your person is they're feeling overwhelmed, okay? It's like, it's very draining. It's like the 9 of Cups in reverse, when you think something is going to be your wish fulfillment and then it ends up just draining you. I feel like, someone here, like you guys are just working on self-love and healing right now. You're still trying to heal from all of the disagreements, all of the drama. Someone could be physically hurt right now because I'm feeling additional pain in different parts of my body other than just, my normal back situation. Someone feels like someone sabotaged this connection. It's like I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. Someone could be afraid that if they come back, maybe they'll let their ego get in the way, maybe negative self-talk. Someone feels like they sabotage this connection when in reality, what they really want, is a commitment with you. It says, I want you to be a part of my future, right? Some of you, they want to take things to the next level. Yeah. So those are love messages from you guys' person. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know. Leave me some flowers down below here on YouTube. If you're claiming this reading. But yeah, thank you so much for spending time with me. Namaste.